Now what I am going to do, I create a new folder saying that type models. Clear? Those who are new today, just understand how I am doing. Right click, add new item. I'm creating a class. I'm saying type model. Okay. So this is my type model class. In this type model class, I'm going to make it as public. And then here, I'm going to create two properties, public GeoID, ID, get set, and then public string name get set is equal to string dot empty. So did I created a model? Am I created a model? Say yes or no?
Yes.
I had created a
Yes, sir.
model.
Created a model.
Okay, now what you need to do, go back here in the repository. First you have to create a brand repository. Am I right? So right click, add new item, create a class name called brand, sorry, type
repository.
repository. Okay. In the type repository class, I want to make this class as a DB context. Am I right?
Correct.
Public, go here, DB context. Okay. When you have a DB context, do we need to have an override method?
Yes.
This DB context
Yes.
as a virtual method on model creating. So what I want to do, I want to use override on model creating. So you created a model. Now what you need to do, you need to create a table. You need to create a primary key, foreign key. You need to see data, right? So what you need to do, model builder dot entity. What is your entity? Type model. Model dot has
We need to reply
dot table. To table. First you have to create a table. And what is your table? Types table. Right? So first you are creating a table. Then what you need to do? You need to create a column. Yes. Yes, you are saying anything? Type model dot column properties. Okay, I forgot that one. Let's go to your solution. Open your brand repository. So what you are doing? Entity dot. Okay, you have to say like this. So go back. Here, end entity lambda expression of. Okay. So what do you need to do here? Entity dot has key. E lambda e dot id. Okay, then entity dot property e lambda e dot name. Okay, I created a property. You see here, I'm setting a property as well as a property name. As key is nothing but a primary key. Property is nothing but a required column. So what you need to do here? Dot is required. A column is mandatory. It is a method. Okay, so what you are saying, you are ensuring your table columns with the primary key and mandatory field. Agreed? Everyone? Bora, Viren, Durga, Sachin, Subham Nayak, Srinivas, Swapnil, Teju, Tanuja, Kavita Rai. Everyone understand?
Yes.
Now what I need to do? Model builder dot entity type model of has data. So you have to give data. How you are going to give data? This is how you have to give data. So instead of true, you simply write a logic within this new of type model class new of type model class id is equal to GUID dot new GUID comma name is equal to what is the type? My type is mobile. Okay, so like that I'm going to create another two type. Copy, paste. Now I'm going to say here television, and I'm going to have one more type, a kind of fridge. So how many types I have? So I created a three types with the everything. Now, with this is enough, or do I need to create a constructor to inject the entity object? Do I need to create an entity object, right? Yes or no? Akhil, Bora Bhargav, Durga, do I need to create a object for this type repository, and you need to pass the type repository? Am I right or wrong? For that, go to program.cs file. In the program.cs file, how you create object for your SQL database brand repository, same way you have to use builder.services.add db context of type repository. Okay, and then options lambda of, okay, so you have to use here options dot use SQL server, and you need to say underscore connection string. Connection string. Clear my point? So you created an object with the connection string. Do I need to inject this connection string into your database or not? You need to pass as a constructor database or not? Say yes or no. See, you created an object in the IOC. Here you are creating an object of repository in the IOC. You are going to inject into the type repository saying that CDOR here DB context option type repository of options. Now what you need to do? Base of option. So this DB context will hold your table name. It also hold your connection string, everything, so that it will pass that connection string and table name to the DB context class with the help of base option. I'm done with that. Now what I want to do I need to call the table, or you want to write a query for querying data, querying data from type table? What do you need to write? Public db set type model types get set. Okay. Okay. Now you got the repository. Now what I want to do I need to inject this type repository in your service or not? Do I need to inject this type repository into a service? The object of type repository class you required in your service layer or not? Say yes or no. Hello? Will you all able to hear me? See, you created a repository class. It is ready. Now what I want to do, I want to call this repository. In which layer we need to call this repository?
Service
layer.
Service layer. So what do you need to do? Go to solution. Under the model, you have to define a contract. How you are created a contract of iBrand service. Now you have to create a contract of iType service. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right or wrong? So what I'm going to do? iType service. Okay. I created a iType service. Now in this iType service, what I want to do here, can anyone tell me? Public, I say list type models, model list types. This is the method I want to implement. This is the method I want to implement. To do that, do I need to create an service class in the catalog service or not? Here I want to create a service class. So what I'm going to do, new class. Here I say type services service. I created a type service class under a catalog service. Now what I'm going to do, remove sort using, go here, public. Now, do I need to implement an interface of iType service?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now right click, quick action, implement interface. Now what happened? The method which are declared in the iType service need to be implemented in this class. Okay, I'm going to implement that. Do I need an object for this type service from the controller? Do I need a object for this particular type service class or not? Say yes or no. Do we need an object of the type service? So what you need to do here, before calling, you need to have a constructor of type service because you are injecting the type repository. CTOR, I'm saying here, type repository. Okay. Now you take this is equal to, so you always come from back. You should not go from the front. After completing the layer architecture, it is very easy to create a read-only field. Now what you need to do here, list type model underscore types is equal to underscore type repository dot list. So it is not coming. probably we need to build the repository. Let's go here. I'm trying to build my catalog repository, build it. Done. Now what I want to do? List type model types model equal to null. Return types model. Type model. Now here type model equal to type repository dot type models dot to list. Understand? This guy will come here, get the type models. So I create an object. Now you got the data. Now what I want to do I need to create a controller for this type module? Viren, Akhil?
Yes.
Akhil, Nitin, Sachin, Srinivasrao, Swapnil, Tanuja. Do I need to create or not? Mahesh, are you there? Okay.
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Now go back to your controller. Where it is will be available in your controller? In the admin setup, in the controller, right click, add controller, MVC empty controller. Click on add MVC empty controller. Mention the name as type controller. What is the controller? Type controller. You see a type controller is added with the index action method. Now here I want to define a route of slash. When you define a route of slash, do you need to change the brand controller route? This is also slash. So it will give a clash. So what you need to do here, simply list brand. Right now you are making us list brand so that this will not work. Okay, now you are using this. Now when I'm using this, do I need to inject the service object in the controller? Because from the UI layer, you are calling a service class. Am I right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
As per the project flow, you are trying to create an object of program.cs file. Okay, here you need to create an instance for your class type. You need to create an instance of your class type, right? So what you need to do? Hey builder, I created a new service, add, okay, I'm telling new service descriptor in the service descriptor type of I type service, comma, type of type service, comma, service lifetime, service lifetime dot transient. Clear? Did I created a service lifetime? Control A, KD, so that your code will be properly aligned. Now you see, this is properly created an object. Now what I want to do in the type controller here, I want to inject that service, CTOR city over will create a constructor. Here, I type service. I'm going to use a type service, copy. Okay. And then right click, go to quick action, generate variable with read-only field. Now I got the item service. Now this guy, index method, should require a service object. So what is a service object? List of type models is equal to underscore type service dot list type. So I'm getting a list from the here. Now I want to pass this type model to the view. So what I'm going to do? Type model, I'm going to pass it. Is it correct? Will I completed my entire implementation or not? Say yes or no. Did I completed my entire implementation? Everyone. Akil, Kavita, Dhiren, Bora Bhargav, Nitin, Prasanna, Sachin. Did I completed entire implementation?
Yes.
End to end. End to end.
View you need to create.
View.
Yes. View.
Except a view, everything is created. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, right click, add view, razor, click on add, razor empty. Now index.cshtml. When you click add, it will create a type folder. Under the type folder, index.cshtml file will be created. Now you see. See, this is created. Now go to the solution, come down. You see, there is a type folder with index.html. It is automatically created or not? Did I created a folder or it automatically created?
Automatically.
Automatic.
Earlier, I created my own for better understanding. Now, I'm using a template. Okay? So you got the file. Now, what do you need to do? Simply use HTML. And head. Under the head, I have a title. Okay? I'm saying type list. Okay? Now here, I'm having a body. Before I need to implement a body, do I need a bootstrap should be linked here or not?
Yes.
Do I need a bootstrap or not?
Yes.
Link href rel style sheet. Clear? Did I link the bootstrap? Say yes or no?
Yes.
Now what I'm going to do in the body, a bit of different style of modeling I'm going to do. Just listen, okay? I'm going to have a div class equal to container. Okay. I created a container. Within a container, do I had a row? Div class equal to row mt-3, which is nothing but a margin top, rounded. Okay. I have one more. Let me do that. Now you got it. I have a row in that MT3. I have a rounded. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have a use h1 class h1 div class h1 text hyphen center, because my header should be center, I say list of types. My header will be list of types. Yes, sir. Come on, guys. Please answer.
Yeah, your voice is slow.
List of types. I'm having a list of types. Now, I'm going to have HR tag, horizontal tag, and then I'm going to have a div, class, row. Within the row, I'm going to create a row, and MT-3. Okay. Here, I'm going to have a list of data. I'm going to say something like a table. Right now, what I'm going to do here, table, okay, tr, td is equal to type id, and then td type name. I'm going to add only two things, and then here class equal to, what is the class I need to apply? Can anyone tell me? Table. Let me go to the brand service, brand UI. Go to syntax, open. Table hyphen primary. Table hyphen primary. Clear? Now this tr comes under a table head. So what I'm going to do, th head. Okay, in this t head, I'm going to have table row. I'm going to paste here. And then I'm going to have a t body. Okay, just control K. I simply use time being tr. It is not a track, it is a tr. tr and that td. I say type id typing, because this is the row I want to dynamically load. Okay, I'm going to say type name. Did I added the data with the entire field? Say yes or no. Now, to get the data from the view in the type controller, this data, you need to inject a razor view, saying that at using catalog model dot models dot type models at model type model. Is it a enumerable? Because you are passing list. Enumerable class okay, you got the enumerable. Now come here in the tr. Every time you have to loop a tr at for each type model in model property. Okay, and then you brought this tr tag within here. Now what you need to do here? You simply say at type model dot id. Now what you need to do here? At type model dot name, and then control K. Clear my point? So you completed the entire list. Did I cleared everything? Say yes or no? Pallavi, Srinivas, Nitin.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes.
completed entire structure, right?
Yes.
But do we created a table in the backend with the seed data? We are not created a table because this type repository should need to create a table in the backend. Am I right or wrong? So first what you need to do, go back, right click, clean solution, and then try to build the solution. Okay, done. Everything is no issues. All four are succeeded. You see, everything is succeeded or not? All the four projects are succeeded. Whatever the code I written, don't have issues. Correct me if I'm wrong. Say yes or no. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I need to run a migration script for this type because this is not available in the SQL Server. How do I confirm? SSMS, go to your SQL Server. Biren, you are playing. What happened?
No, sir. That mouse automatically it happened. That's right.
Now you see here. Just to connect. You got a table in this. Ours is batch 2, right? This is the table we are using, right? Every time. Say yes or no. You have a EF migration history and brand. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Now do we need a type table? Am I right?
Correct.
Now come back. What is the command we need to use in your tools in the package manager console? Can anyone tell me?
Add migration.
What is the command?
Add migration types.
Add migration types.
Type.
Before that, you need to set your default project, right?
Correct.
Right.
Which one I have to select?
Catalog repository.
Catalog report.
Catalog repository. Now what I want to do? Add
Migration.
hyphen migration say types. When I enter, it will throw an error, you see. What it is saying, can anyone read this?
More than 1 DB context was found.
More than?
1 DB context found.
So how many DB context we created in this project?
2 for brand and types.
For brand and type, we created a 2 different, right? So
Correct.
what you need to do, if you have a multiple DB context, you need to have hyphen context. You have to tell your type repository. Type repository. Enter. This will create you a type repository migration file. Now see, this one will try to create only a types migration. Am I right or wrong? Fridge, mobile, television. Brand it is not creating because in the package manager console, you are clearly telling create a migration for type repository class. Done. Now what I want to do, update hyphen database. I say simply types. When you click enter, it will not work. It will also again throw an issue. What is that? It is asking my context. So what do you have to do? Update.
Database.
Update hyphen database types hyphen context. I say type repo c to re. Enter. What will happen? It will create a table in the backend. It is creating a table. Now you see this script whatever we are seeing will automatically create a table in the backend. Now see, this is the one. It is creating a table. It is created a table or not? Will it create a table or not? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
After creating the table, it is inserting value to the database or not?
Yes.
Now go back to your database, just refresh your tables. You see, I have a table of type and brand. 2 tables are created. Biren, Durga, Mahesh, Kavita, everyone.
Yes.
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 Now you see here, I have a column with the types primary and foreign. Right click, script 100. Now you got the value, television, mobile, fridge, everything is came.
Yeah.
Came or not? Now, when I run the project from this year, you see these 3 values will be automatically populated. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to run the project. That's it. I'm not going to do anything. You got the value? Type ID, type name, everything. Did I did anything wrong? Say yes or no. Guys, please say yes or no.
Yes, yes.
It is creating or not?
Yes.
So now tell me, it is a right approach to build a project. Is it a right or wrong? You all understand what to do with the basic setup?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
It's very easy to build a basic setup. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, so sir, one thing I want to say in big project, if you go to big project, na, so is it the correct process whatever we are following? Because generally we do that the data modeling schema, everything that will go for the database level, correct? So we will not go to that .NET project and we will update these things. I'm just asking.
See,
So
there will be a migration script will happen in the backend. Okay, see, basically what happened is right now we are using a DB context. There is a
yes,
concept called migration. When I'm building an API, I will explain that. Don't worry about it. So you will understand how to create a migration script. Okay.
okay.
Whenever you're creating a multiple table also, migration history will create only one time, right? It will update it, right?
No, for every time, whenever you are executing a migration, this table will contain migration history. See,
Okay. Brand and type.
I had executed migration twice with the version so that it is taking the migration ID and migration version. Clear? And you see, the beauty is 2026, on 23rd, we created a table. Here, 2026, on 24th, we created a table. Migration is holding or not. So almost we completed this migration between 6 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Product version nothing but it's entity framework version. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Product version is nothing but an entity framework version.
Okay.
Clear? That's all for today. Tomorrow we are planning to complete new type, edit, update, delete, everything in a single shot. This is most important structure. See, hardly how many hours it took for me to complete. Hardly how many hours I took to complete this entire end-to-end setup without without talking to anybody. By explaining. If I'm not explaining, I can do in 20 minutes. If I'm explaining, I complete in 45 minutes. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes.
I want same to be happen from your end. So that this is the basic that you need to guide your freshers when they are coming into your project. Clear? That gives you immense confidence from you guys. Clear my point? Biren, Durga,
Yes, sir.
Nitin,
Yes.
Swapnil.
Yes.
You understand, right? Why I'm telling this? Bora Bardo.
Yes, sir.
Anuja, are you there?
Yes, sure.
You got the point?
Yeah, I got it. Sir, can I
Okay.
get previous classes recording?
Yeah,
So
definitely
today
I
is
will
your
give you.
first class.
Yeah. After this class, you call me, Tanuja. We will discuss if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
111 number.
Okay,
Sir,
sir, sure.
sir, if you want to add another column, or we have to update the column name and something, or a new column add in the table. So the same migration we have to do.
Yes, you have to create another migration. You need to add a new column. I will do that. For product, I'm going to do that. Don't worry.
Okay.
First, I want to have a plain flow. Make you comfortable. That is why I have brand and type. Okay. Once you're familiar with that, I can go for product. I will do lot of other activities like having an image, changing the columns, updating the columns, everything I will do as a developer so that you will understand. If you are not familiar with this area, if I go and change, you will get confused. That is the reason I created a three different CRUD operations. The first CRUD operation as a learning for brand. Second CRUD operation, you have to become a master. Third CRUD operation, in that if you want to make any changes, columns, or having uploading a file to the server, storing that file value into the database, everything will be taught. So that by completing the third CRUD operation, you can able to perform anything on your own. Clear my point? So that will make you comfortable in ASP.NET MVC Core. See, ASP.NET MVC Core is nothing but whatever we build so far is ASP.NET MVC Core, nothing more than else. Understand? In real time, 90% work, whatever people are doing, we already done. Make sure you practice this. Hardly 10 hours is more sufficient to learn ASP.NET MVC Core. Clear? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want answer from everybody. Am I right or wrong? Do you have any other opinion? Kavita.
Yes. Right.
Right? This
Yes.
is the work we are doing. On top of that, we are going to build a microservices, exposing APIs with the different validations, different type of architectural design patterns. All these things will come into picture. There we are going to build. We understand the end-to-end flow. Going forward, we are going to talk about more on design patterns, more on architectural reviews, more on deploying things into Azure, Docker, Kubernetes. These part we are going to focus in future. Once we comfortable with this, we are going to do that. Clear? Prasanna, Kavita,
Yes, sir.
Nitin,
Yes.
Pallavi, Tanuja.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye. We'll meet on tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.